Welcome to this part 6 of this terrorism series. It will be under the internal security of India playlist. So, how this Afghanistan involved in funding terrorism against the India? What were the reasons behind it? How Taliban got trained number of outfits within their soil? So, for all these regions, Pakistan ISI is involved. So moving ahead this lecture, we will see all those aspects. So what were the major outfits of Afghanistan present on their soil that was against the India? So the major outfits are your Afghanistan Taliban, Al-Qaeda, Haqqani network and ISIS Khorasan. So these are the four major threats to India with respect to Afghanistan, and these all are funded and trained by the none other than ISI. Okay, so from where they get trained, how they were getting helped from the USA. So we will see all those aspects in this lecture. So Afghanistan Taliban. Afghanistan during 1970s and the 80s in the regions, they led a formation of these groups. This Afghan Taliban group. So in the late 1970s, it was like that USSR launched into the Afghanistan with the aim of communalism. So they started to invade those regions, and USA had the policy to against those communist kind of things within the throughout the world. It has a democratic aspect. So USA find this as an opportunity, and it started to train some people. What groups we will see in this slide only, as a formation of Taliban, and ultimately this made Russian or the Soviet Union to fled from the Afghanistan region, and this made divisions within the Soviet Union also. So this was one of the main reasons on the weakening of this Soviet Union. Okay, so what is in this slide? So in the late 1970s, the Soviet Union annexed Afghanistan, and this annexation of Afghanistan by the Soviet Union was seen as an opportunity by the USA, as the USA is always against such mindset of communalism and all, because it is a democratic country, and it decided to do covert proxy war with the support of whom? With the support of Saudi Arabia and the Pakistan. So which was meant to be target for the Soviet Union. Okay, so essentially USA and the Saudi Arabia would provide required funds, weapons, trainings through the ISI, which they would establish as a Afghan Mujahideen. Okay, and later this we'll see as a Taliban, Afghan Taliban. And when this Soviet Union will fled from this Afghan rural, the USA motives were completed. USA motive was completed, and after that USA simply left Afghanistan. This made that Taliban feel that USA had utilized them for their own need, and ultimately there became an opposition mind from the opposite mind or against mind of the USA. So we will see that Al-Qaeda started to attack as a 9/11 on the USA. That was attack as a on the World Trade Center. So the Pakistan became a crucial ally in the United States and the Saudi Arabia in the course of Cold War against the Soviet Union, and the responsibility of the ISI was to recruit tribal fighters and the ethnic warlords for the formation of what? For the formation of your Afghan Mujahideen. So they started to radicalize those local peoples in the name of the that religious outfits, and they provided them weapons and training to form that Afghan Mujahideen. So the Afghan Mujahideen would raise the guerrilla warfare against the Soviet forces, and ultimately Soviet Union retreated in the late 1980s. So what do you understand guerrilla warfare? Guerrilla warfare is like those people those local people are aware of the terrain of those regions. They are aware of the geographical conditions of those regions. So ultimately they have a positive aspect because they know the geographical areas, they are able to hide, and the people that who are not familiar with those regions are unable to hide those things. And earlier at the time GPS was not present, so they were as a positive side. Now these things can't happen because we have a GPS and everyone can get the map of any regions. Okay, so this guerrilla warfare gave a plus side for them, and this made Soviet Union to retreat in the late 1980s. So the defeat of the Soviet Union became one of the major factors in collapsing of the Soviet Union, and this marked the major victory of the United States during the Cold War. So but once the Soviet Union collapsed, the American lost interest in Afghanistan, and this gave the ISI complete over the Afghan Mujahideen fighters. So ISI managed to bring some of the Mujahideen, that Afghan Mujahideen was formed. Why is that formed? It was formed for the going against the that Soviet Union, and later the ISI managed some of the Afghan Mujahideen back, and they started to retrain and fundings and all the smuggling kind of things from those trained people. So we will see that Khalistani movement people were also attracted for those groups in the Khalistan movement lecture. So ISI managed to bring some of the Mujahideen fighters, warlords, and played a crucial role in the establishment of Taliban. They were being trained by whom? They were being trained by the USA only, because the birth of the Taliban is given by whom? The birth of the Taliban is given by the USA itself. And later this retreated back him because Talibani government, they established their political aspects in those regions, established their own government. Later, after the 9/11 attack, they refused to cooperate with the USA government, and this made USA government landed in the Afghanistan and overruled and thrown the Taliban government from the Afghanistan region. So as Taliban was the political religious fundamentalism organization, ISI helped the Taliban in the forming of the government in the 1996 by toppling the Afghan government. Since then, Afghan Taliban had become a crucial asset to the ISI, especially waging a war against India. War is being against what? Only because of the liberation of your Kashmir side. So but these outfits emerged as a threat to the Western countries as well, and the USA had this experience during when this 9/11 attack. Earlier only India was facing those attacks, but now first time US faced this attack, faced the consequences of it as a 9/11 attack done by whom? Done by the Al Qaeda, that another outfits. But the government was of whom? Talibani government was there. Talibani government, from where they came? They came from the Afghan Mujahideen. They were taken out, those people were taken out from the Afghan Mujahideen after the fulfilling of the aim of the USA. So it means, and after that after 9/11 attack taken by the Al Qaeda, okay, so the Taliban government refused to cooperate with the USA. This made landed the USA in the Afghanistan. So as these were Al Qaeda were sheltered by the Afghanistan. So Al Qaeda, that have a number of branches still in the different parts of the world, Middle East, Africa, South Asia, and further have connection with the other anti-Indian outfits. And recently in the news, European countries and all are colliding together to fight against those terror groups, because when from starting India was against of it, but they were not giving the attention of it because their main aim, the Western countries did not have any interest with India. They had an interest with the Pakistan at the time, before 1919 and all, before 2001. But later when they experienced the attack of those groups, they started to raise voice against the terrorism. They started to support India, and India has been accepted, like lots of the conditions of the India has been accepted. Like right now Pakistan has been placed in the FATF in the grey list. Yes, it has been from long back. It is in the stayed in the grey list. But later, if we will not comply with all the conditions of the FATF, then it will become as a blacklist also. So these are the aspects if any country is involved in the fundings and all of the terrorism, and different countries are raising voice against the terrorism also. So what are the four outfits which I have talked? Afghan Taliban, then your Al Qaeda, Haqqani network, and ISIS Khorasan. Afghan Taliban we have said, Al Qaeda we have explained, now Haqqani network. There is nothing much to know about the Al Qaeda and all, so Haqqani network now we have. So this is one of the factions of what? This is one of the factions of Afghan Taliban. Okay, note one point. This is one of the factions of Afghan Taliban. From where Afghan Taliban came? Afghan Taliban came from the Afghan Mujahideen. That this Afghan Mujahideen, from Afghan Mujahideen we had Afghan Taliban, and from Afghan Taliban we had this Haqqani network. That this one of the factions emerged from this your Afghan Taliban. So Haqqani is one of the warlords as a part of Taliban and very close to ISI and protected by the ISI. This Haqqani network. So over the decade, ISI used this Haqqani network to target the Indian interest in the Afghanistan. So as once the Taliban government was thrown out by the USA, an international coalition partner, immediately civilian government was set up in the Afghanistan. So thus India immediately after this one, that India immediately re-established their ties with Afghanistan, because when the Taliban government was there, this Indian embassies, Indian officials were thrown out from the Afghanistan soil. After that, when the Taliban government was thrown out by the USA from the after 9/11 attack, then immediately India moved for the re-establishment of the ties with the Afghanistan civilian government, and since then the India has invested millions of dollars in the Afghanistan, and later India gave a democracy, proved its democracy to the Afghanistan soil by building the parliament over there. So India opened its embassy there, played a major role in socio-economic development and building connectivity and infrastructure projects. Lots of infrastructure projects have been taken. That one Iran have there, in the Iran's all those regions we have a Chabahar port that was developed, which will connect to Afghanistan also. So this Indian presence resisted by Pakistan from starting only. Pakistan has resisted both those things, but India has done development because India, that is the South Asia, have a very poor connectivity with the Central Asia. If you see Europe regions, there is no such place that they don't have a connectivity. All those regions, even when the wars were going on, all the states, all the countries have their good connectivity. They have a good connectivity, but it is only South Asia and Central Asia which have a very bad connectivity, communication connectivity. That's what India was trying to establish, a connection, a connectivity between South Asia and the Central Asia. But there is always a hurdle, a country named who is Pakistan. Okay, Pakistan is always a hurdle for us. So that's why India is always trying to escape Pakistan from any groups and all. Okay, so moving ahead, now this is your ISIS Khorasan. Okay, so how this ISIS Khorasan came into play. So since 2006, India used Haqqani network to target that. Sorry, ISI used Haqqani network to target Indian projects or Indian workers in the Afghanistan soil. So it was like that. India is always a soft power. What is soft power? What is hard power? I have made a different separate lecture for it. You can go through it. So India is always a soft power. It is like that. Whenever India construct any project, so the main motive is that to skill those local people. After that, those local people will be able to make more such projects, will be able to work in the more such projects. It is not like that Chinese debt trap policy, like if we see the Hambantota port, that is in Sri Lanka. So no, India's motive is always a soft power. There was one referendum or one elections was like held like from the people of Pakistan to choose a more favorable country for them. Even at that time, the president of the Afghanistan said lots of against the India, but the people chose India. This is only because India is to be called as soft nation. It does not act as a hard nation. India had said that India will never support nuclear war, but if any country attacks India first, then India will retaliate it. So India will never be a first country to attack someone else. Even when the fights between the India and Pakistan happen, every time Pakistan is the first one to violate the ceasefire or the terrorism, entering of the terrorists and all, then only India attacks back. So it is like India will never go for violence in the first. Okay, so the most recent threat to emerge out of Islam is the expansion of Islamic State to the Afghanistan region as well, because the religious outfits, they are building their groups. So the Haqqani network's target is to Indian projects. What are the Indian projects is going on in the Afghan soil and all? Their main target is to attack those projects and the Indian workers. If the Indian workers have been called off from Indian soil to the Afghanistan soil, like there may be required, like if suppose engineers are not present, good engineers are not there, so in that case engineers will be hired from the India from the Indian soil, engineers will be taken there. But it is not like that. The laborers will also be called from the India only. If they want to go, they can join, but it should be like that. Local people can also come and work as a laborer. Okay, so the Islamic State which emerged in the Syria and the Iraq had extended its influence till the Afghanistan, and this branch of the Islamic State is known as that Islamic State branch emerged from the Syria and the Iraq is termed to be your ISIS Khorasan, okay, or ISIS-K. So this group can also be a potential threat to India, and few Indian nationals who had been radicalized online by ISIS ideology through Facebook, through various social network media. So these groups started to potential threat to India. From few Indian nationalists were hired from the ISIS Khorasan, and from the religious aspects, like from Islamic religions and all, they have been called off, they have been given greediness, and after that they get trained and they started to raise weapon against India. So they started to be they have been traveled to Afghanistan and fought for the ISIS Khorasan, ISIS-K. So thus ISIS-K can also be called as a threat to India. Okay, so these were the two groups that were from the Afghanistan major outfits. That were the Afghan Taliban, Al-Qaeda, Haqqani network, and ISIS Khorasan. I've already taken a video lecture for the Pakistan also. So what is the Pakistan separate groups I have been taken. So I hope you have understand this lecture. Please like and subscribe. Your subscription is a form of payment for me. It is a new channel. I need your support. And if you have any on-demand video lecture, if you want any on-demand video lecture, or if you have any feedback, please feel free to ping on my Twitter handle. Link is given in the description. I hope you are liking this video, and I will be happy to assist you. Thank you.